Welcome everyone to Panther Gymnasium here for the senior high girls games as they introduce the lineups here for the Ouachita Warriors and your Magnet Cove Panthers. Panthers got some new uniforms and they are looking fire this year. We got Miss Ella Williamson, number 3. Sawyer starting off, number 20. Marley, number 1. Number 2, Haley McCauley. And last but not least, number 32. And we're the only senior on this squad that is starting, number 32, Brianna Rantham. And so we got our starting lineup set. We are just about set here for tip from Panther Gymnasium. The Lady Panthers took the junior girls game, and the but the junior boys dismantled the Magnet Cove junior boys, and so we'll have to see what the junior girls can do. Senior girls can do. Ouachita has played 7 games, and they are 7-0.
They're undefeated over here. Ouachita has played really good basketball up till now. Um, they're winning by an average margin of 19 points per game.
Yeah, and that is definitely a high margin there in high school basketball this early in the season. They're 7-0. The Panthers have not played a game, but the Panthers win the tip, and Sawyer gets it. Williamson gonna bring it down the court here for the Panthers. Looking to drive. She tries to drive all the way, and she gets called for the traveling violation. Number 25. Um, Danielle will get it in, but we got a steal and up and in. Number 2, Haley McCauley.
For the first points of the game, you love to get that off a steal, right there.
Yeah, most definitely. And the Panthers are coming out in that press. Number 5 there, Watts. It's gonna get off of bounds for her. No, excuse me. It went off a Magnet player. Number 25 will inbound Danielle. Excuse me, Daniel. She's driving it up the court inside to Gray. Gray gets her own rebound. She goes up again, and that one falls for Rachel Gray. No, excuse me, Riley Gray. Excuse me there. Working on my names. Rantham gets it back to the ball is tipped, and Williamson's got to get it past half court line. Good screen there. And we have got our first foul of the game, it looks like here. And I'm joined on air by sophomore Aiden Keeling. He is our newest addition to the Manico High School East Broadcasting. He will take Coach Shane Hartzell's spot here on live. It's good to have another student here on live with me. A good press there, and that is Daniel. Oh, and a steal by Ella. Ella, she's got one man to beat. She goes up, and shot's no good there. Abel's on the defense. Gonna kick it over to Rantham. Abel's with the steal. Kicks it all the way down the court to Daniel. Daniel loses the ball, still by Sawyer. And that's going to be off of Ella. She tried to heave it and just too far there. And we got a knotted up ball game with 6:28 left to go in the first.
I mean, all Magnet teams tonight have run the press pretty decently well. I assume that's what the senior boys are probably going to do, run the press.
Yeah.
All teams have done it really well tonight. Most teams, they've really scored off of it. I don't know. The game just started here, so we'll see how it goes for the Magnet.
Yeah, they get it inside to Gray. Gray, shot no good. First rebound of the season by McCutcheon. She's going to kick it up the floor to Sawyer. And Rantham just off her fingertips, and you can definitely tell she wants that one back. And it is going to be Daniel, the inbound. Williams. Daniel working it up the floor, kicks it over to Abels. Abels, 3-ball, right elbow. No good. Rebound by Gray, up and in. Ella going to inbound it. Oh, that was a long two, man. That would have been really good if it was three. McCauley to Sawyer. Sawyer up and in. And we have got back to just taking blows. Ooh, got some swatting down here. Some hardcore basketball. And we've got a blocking foul on Izzy Sawyer there. That is her first personal game and the first foul of the game for the Lady Panthers. And it looks like it is going to be number 22, number 32, Williams to bring it up the court. And they get the steal right there. Up the court to Williamson. Williamson kicks it over to Sawyer. Sawyer up and in. And that is the second time the Panthers have been able to execute that post play to Sawyer, Coach. Oh, a steal. Oh, just off the fingertips. Watts gets it up to Gray. Gray up and in. And we've got us a fast-paced senior high girls game started, tied up at 6-6. McCutcheon. And we get the foul call there, number 5.
Olivia Waters.
I had a brain for it. Excuse me. That's smart, Aiden. And it looks like it's going to be Williamson to bring it back up. She's going to set up the offense to McCutcheon. McCutcheon kicks it to McCauley. McCauley inside. Ooh. Kicks it over to McCutcheon. Just working that. What kind of defense is the Warriors setting up against here, the offense?
It's kind of a box set right now. They're running a zone.
And that is
the Panthers love Coach Matt Williamson loves to run plays featuring his post players running up and down the court.
Yeah, he's got Rantham in there as the post right now.
Yeah, he loves that's why Haley McCauley's down there at the forward. He loves having
Rantham down there, and Abels is going to get the foul, but cannot get the shot to fall. And number 5 is going to be going to the line here.
Olivia Waters from the line. She makes her first shot. You love starting off the night 1 for 1 from the free throw line.
And so it is going to be Waters again for the free throw.
She goes 2 for 2 from the line. You love to start off a night like that. That's how you want to start.
Yeah. Williamson evading the press, gets it up to McCutcheon. McCutcheon kicks it across court to Sawyer. Sawyer for 3, and good!
Looks like Sawyer is one of the best three-point shooters Magnus got this year.
McCutcheon, and we have got a foul. It was like a blocking foul on McCutcheon. That was number 32, Emma Williams there. Williams bringing it up the court and gets the foul drawn there on McCutcheon. No, excuse me. Yes, that foul was on McCutcheon.
It's her first foul of the night. It's okay. That first foul always is going to come at some point. It's
Inbound
just good to get out of the way of the first game of the
Abels.
season.
Gray up, but we have got a traveling violation.
Yara Walls checks in for bringing a Rantham.
Yeah, Rantham's going to check out. McCauley looking to get it up the court. Williamson threads the needle, gets across half court, really like to push the ball inside the walls. Walls up and in. And the Panthers have established that post play already early in this game and the press. Number 5, Waters able to evade that press. Waters kicks it inside to Gray. Gray working on Walls. Oh, what a shot block. Niero's like, I want that ball. And she gets it. They come out of there. Abel is definitely pressing right here on Williamson. Gets it up the court. Walls kicks it over to Ella. Ella, 3, deep 3. No good.
Both teams have run a really good press tonight.
Yes. Daniel with the rebound here, bringing it across half court. Sawyer on defense. And so we will have to see. It will be Magnet Cove ball and McCauley to inbound. Williamson gets it up.
Panthers are letting their play develop right now. Trying to let someone get open.
Ella's really setting up that offense, and the 3-point lead they have, they can just work from now on.
Emily Cook comes in, checks in for Haley McCauley.
Yeah, try to get some rest for McCauley. Cook kicks it out. Sawyer looking for somewhere to go. Kicks it out to the MC logo. Oh, good feed inside. Williamson up and in. What a feed there by Marley McCutcheon from the MC logo to the post.
Magna Cove's offense started off.
Oh, a heave down the court. And
Magna
that is too much of a heave, trying to get it to Gray down the court.
Magna Cove's offense started off a little slow, but they're heating up right now. They found their footing a little bit.
They are most definitely heating up.
Ouachita started off pretty hot, but they're losing it.
Yeah, we'll see if they can.
Defense is right there. They're holding it down.
Yeah, with that box set they have been able to hold the Panthers. A feed to Sawyer, up and in. And that post play from the right back door is working on all cylinders tonight. A steal by Emily Grace Cook. She goes up and in, and the Panthers have found it. And the Ouachita coach wants a timeout, and he has got something to discuss with the ref, and we'll have to see what happens here. Unsure. I don't know if a timeout was called there or not. It's going to be Ouachita basketball, though. After Emily Cook gets that, they're looking to thread it up. They get it up to number 15, Schweister, who just checked in.
Cook with the steal.
She got a steal, and she got a steal and a 2-point. Looking to get it, gets it to McCutcheon. McCutcheon threading it up to Williamson. Williamson inside the Cook. Cook up and off, just off the mark. Walls there, just off the mark. Walls puts it up a third time. Kicks it back out to Williamson. Williamson up. Wow, a lot of contact.
They're not going to call the foul there.
Yeah.
Magna Cove is going to pull back and just going to set up their offense.
Set up the offense. Gives it over Williamson. Williamson thought about the deep right three. Doesn't take it. McCutcheon kicks it over to Sawyer. Sawyer, jump shot, corner. No good. Rebound. Ooh! That looked very painful from up here. And that's going to be a tie up for the ball. And that Ouachita coach is getting very upset. And it's going to be Williamson to inbound the ball here. And up and in from McCutcheon. And they have established the post play tonight. And that has been how the Panthers have been able to execute the offense. Gets it up to Cox, who is checked in, and it's going to go out of bounds, but it will be off of Williamson.
Magna Cove has really put the press on tonight. They have just clamped down on defense. Their offense is doing really, really good right now.
It's going to be, looks like it's going to be great. Excuse me, not great. Williams to bring it up the court, looking. Gets it over to Carly Cox. Back to Williams. Williams looking to feed. Trying to find the lane to hit the lane. Screen by Cox. Deep three and good. With 5 on the shot clock, she drains the 3. And that kind of stops the bleeding there for Ouachita.
As you can see, Magnet loves to sit in that 2-3 defense, but when Ouachita is going to run around like that, you really need to wonder if they need to put a man on.
Yeah. Kick over to Sawyer. Sawyer kicks it across to Williamson. Williamson going to drive. Finds the lane up and one. Count the basket. And this is why I love basketball commentating. Williamson has the chance to make it a 3-point play right here, up 10.
It's a 10-point lead right now. They can go up 11.
Yeah, and number 34, Riley Gray, is going to check out. Number 33, Maddie Fulmer, is going to check in here for the Ouachita Warriors. His shot's no good. Rebound by Walls. Walls kicks it back to Sawyer. Sawyer kicks it to Ella. Ella going to drive. Kicks it over to Grace Cook. And that is going to be off of number 5, Olivia Waters there, the sophomore for Ouachita.
$13 left in the first.
Yeah, let's see if they can get a playoff. Shot clock is off because we got under 35 seconds.
I love the implement of the shot clock. I think it's gonna.
It's gonna help the game go.
It's gonna help the Magna Cove Panthers a little bit. We get shots off pretty fast.
And
it's gonna hurt some teams definitely somewhere.
Yes, most definitely. And I'm unsure what they called there, but it will be Ouachita ball with 5.5 seconds left to go here in the first. They get in to Waters. Waters looking to pull it. Gets it up. 3 ball and good. Number 32, Emma Williams the senior, coming up clutch to end the first quarter. But the Panthers have them on the ropes here at Panther Gymnasium. Up 7 here at the end of the first. We'll take a quick break here on the Cove High School East YouTube page. We'll be right back with more Panther basketball from Panther Gymnasium. We are back at Panther Gymnasium. Looks like number 12 there trying to drive the ball. Cox going to get it out. It's the back top of the key for Cox. Kicks it over to Cox. She looking to drive. Walls there on the defense, and she will be called for the traveling violation. Definitely saw that one from up here. Looks like Williamson's going to bring it down the court here for the Panthers. She kicks it up to Marley McCutcheon, down low. And it's stolen away there by Olivia Waters. They're going to kick it up the floor to Maddie Fulmer. She kicks it back out. Emma Williams wanted another three, but we have got a foul call here on the floor.
Number 12 is going to pass it in for Ouachita. Number 3 got her first foul of the night. Williamson. Pass to the corner to number 5. Walls up on defense. Dished out. Emily Cook steals. Cuts back. Ball stolen by number 12 for Ouachita. Number 32. Olivia Waters. It was 2 shots. Izzy Sawyer fouled her on the way up. Ouachita is senior girls are putting up 53 points per game this season over their 7-game winning streak.
We're not muted. No. Oh. We're on. All right, and it's going to be Abels from the line. No, excuse me, that's Waters from the line, and she gets that one to draw them within 5. And the Panthers have got to do something. The Warriors are on a little run here to start this second period here. Up 5. Kicks it over to Williamson. Williamson kicks it over to McCutcheon. McCutcheon inside, and that is tipped off. Number 15, Jenna Schweischer. Excuse me if I butcher that name. But we'll have to see Williamson the inbounds. In the air, Walls up. Oh, the shot almost fell.
There's going to be a foul on the play.
This the Walls going to be going the line. That's the 5th foul for the Lady Warriors. Walls here for the line. So can she do on this second shot? Second shot is up and no good also. The air goes over 2 for the line. A heave down the court. Number 15, Jenna's there. But they get it back out. A steal. The second steal by Emily Grace Cook. She's looking. Oh, what a move. She looks to go. Goes. Up. Shot no good. McCauley there gets it to Williamson. Williamson up and in. And that ends the 4-0 run that Ouachita was going on there.
That was actually the third steal by Emily Cook. There were 2 in the first quarter.
And yeah, one of the 2 seniors on this squad, she's definitely turned it on.
Tonight, she's played really well tonight.
Kicks it over to Jenna, back to Cox. Cox looking for a lane to drive in. Kicks it inside to Fulmer. Fulmer kicks it out to Cox, right elbow. And that will be a traveling violation on Carly Cox. The freshman, and what my paper says, the very talented girl to be playing on this undefeated squad as a freshman, 7-0.
It's definitely hard to play on senior high as a freshman, but it takes really
Williamson
hard
thought
to
about
play.
the 3, kicks it over to McCutcheon. Rantham, corner, 3, and just off the mark. And we have a foul. Let's see who they call it on. That's going to be on Rantham, number 32. That's her second foul of the night there for Brianna.
No. The Lady Panthers, both junior high and senior high, committed numerous.
But she draws the foul. She jumped out of midair like a deer in headlights to get that steal. And now Williamson's going to be going to the line here to shoot a couple.
As I was saying earlier, the both girls' games have had a numerous amount of fouls in the first half. The junior girls cut it down in the second half, but going into
Williamson,
halftime
first
for the
shot
junior
out.
girls, they were up at 10 fouls in the game. Williamson missed her first free throw. Sorry, I cut you off there.
No, you're good, man. Second shot up by Williamson, and that one is also no good. And Waters comes out of there with the rebound, looking to go. She's got Gray up the court, gets it up, and another steal by Emily Grace. And that is definitely the defensive highlight of the night is Emily Grace on this Magnet side.
She has played some really good
Screen.
defense tonight. She got 4 steals in the first half.
And she's also put up some points. She thought about the 3 there. Kicks it out. Cook down to McCauley. McCauley, corner 3, and good! That extends the lead to 10 for the Panthers, and this Panther offense is operating on all cylinders. A heave down the court to Waters, and they heaved it out of bounds.
Ouachita's done that a couple times tonight. I wonder why they're just heaving it
Yeah,
to the court.
Well, they have that back man there, and they've just kind of been heaving it to them, hoping they catch it. Kind of like punt return, basically, is what they're
They're
playing.
just cherry picking, and it has not worked.
Yeah, it's worked once or twice. They get the easy lay in, but it also there's been a number of times it hasn't worked there for them. But I'm really impressed with how the Panthers have played. Coming out in their first game, playing a 7-0 Ouachita Warriors team that has played 7 games. They've went on the road. They've played at home. Their first game of the season was in October.
They played Caddo Hills, and Caddo Hills is not just an easy walk-through game right there.
No, and they beat them by 12, and it was at Caddo. But Ouachita has some hard games coming up. They have to go to
Arkadelphia
to Arkadelphia Thursday. That ought to be a good one. And they're beating people by big margins. They took Christian Ministries Academy 61-19. I don't know much about that squad, but still, when you hold somebody to 19 points and you're able to operate 60.
Yeah, I mean, their winning margin is 19 points per game.
And
only allowing 34 points.
Yeah, and the Panthers are almost at 34, and it's not even halftime. So we'll have to see. Waters is going to bring it across the timeline here for the Panthers. And another steal. Williamson looking to take coast to coast up. Just missed the shot there. Number 25, Daniel on the rebound. And gets it over to Williams. Williams bringing it up the court. Looking for something to drive on the baseline. Gets it into Gray. Gray up and no good. Rebound there by Waters and the foul, but the shot is no good.
It was a really good hook shot down there, but in the post. That hook shot normally works out really well. It's hard shot to block.
It really is, and how it just forms up. Waters here to the line.
She makes the first one. Near had her first foul of the night, number 34.
Yeah, definitely don't want foul trouble. Second shot, no good. Niera gets the rebound. Gets it to Williamson. Williamson pitches it up the court to McCutcheon. McCutcheon kicks. Oh! McCauley was open on this side, and she tried to go back to Walls, and it's just picked off there by Gray. Williams bringing it up the court. 3 ball, deep. No good. Rebound by McCutcheon. McCutcheon kicks it over to McCauley down to Williamson. Williamson kicks it up to McCutcheon. McCutcheon thought about three, kicks it to Ella. Ella kicks it back over. A lot of kicking and moving the ball around. Oh, and she is stripped of the ball, and there's a fight for it. And we have got a jump. Oh, a traveling violation. That will be green ball.
Travels on Ella. I don't know. I really think you call that a jump ball, but I'm not going to argue with the rest call. He was down there on the court. I was not.
There you
It's
go.
his job to argue with it.
We're at a crow's nest, so we don't see everything they see down there on the court. Looks like it's going to be Williams to bring it up the floor here across the timeline. Ella on her, gets it over to number 2, Abels. Oh, another steal. McCauley going up. She's got one person to beat. She's going to slow it down, though. Kicks it back over to Walls. Walls to Rantham. Rantham. Elbow jump shot. No good. Williams going to bring it up the floor once more. Coach is wanting to push it. Kicks it over. Inside to Abels. Abels. No, excuse me. It's not Abels. That is number 5, Olivia Waters. Excuse me there. Gonna kick it over to McCutcheon. Looking for something there. Gets the top of the key to Walls. Walls kicks it to McCauley for Rantham. Rantham thought about the three. Kicks it over to Williamson. Right elbow. Walls for 3. Top of the key. Just off the mark right there.
Just a little to the left. You hate to, especially
another heave down the court, and there's another one that goes out of bounds, Aiden. That is the third or fourth one that has done that, and I don't know what has they. I'm not sure on that one. I don't see it from where we're sitting on.
I don't know if that's a design play for them, but
it's not worked tonight.
It has not. Ouachita's down there in the 2-3 defense zone.
Oh, another tip ball there. That's going to be Williams. She gets the steal there. Gets it up to Daniel. Outside. Abels. 3. No good. And
Waters tried to save it, but he couldn't get to it fast enough.
Yeah, and it looks like it's going to be Panther basketball. McCutcheon going to be the inbounds man. Williamson going to bring it up the court. Don't have any pressure until she gets to half court. Looks like they're going to sit in that 2-3 zone the entire game. Unless they change something in halftime. Down by 7, but a lot of active hands by Ouachita. I guess that's something they really press at Ouachita. With it being a baseball and basketball school, they don't have football.
No. Every team that's played tonight has really had active hands. The boys' game,
Williamson really finds a lane to drive.
The junior girls' game had really active hands. There were a lot of turnovers and steals that game. There was a lot of press and defense. Every team tonight has had a really good press. Bank tonight has figured it out a little bit better than Ouachita has. But right now, Ouachita has figured out the press a little bit better. But they are heaving it down the court.
Yeah, I don't understand that. I don't. But Williamson misses the first one from the free throw line. And we'll have to see what happens here on her second shot. She's got it up, and it's good. Looks like it's going Williams. She thought about heaving it. Number 25, Daniel, bringing it down the court, and that's going to be out of bounds, and she may have tweaked her ankle there. Delaney Daniel, number 25 for the Warriors. Williamson going to bring it up the floor here. Going to kick it over to Grace Cook. McCauley looking to cut it. Gets it inside to Williamson. McCutcheon for 3. No good. Rebound by McCauley. Oh, Emily Grace Cook comes out of the pile with that one. Kicks it over.
There was a really good pass by Ella to McCutcheon over there earlier.
Yes.
You could tell she just wasn't even looking, and she made a perfect pass to
and
McCutcheon.
That's number 25, Delaney Daniel, on the foul, and that is her third of the night. So as a coach from Ouachita, a person that's played all night, you got to start thinking about fouls here.
Yeah, I mean, in the first half, 3 fouls is a little more unacceptable.
Yeah.
Especially Sr.High. You don't want to have 3 fouls in the first half.
No, if you're working on 2 fouls in the second half, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
And that foul does put Magnet in the bonus. But Magnet's 1 foul away from put Ouachita in the bonus. So definitely some basketball that's got to be cleaned up a little bit here. And Ella's second shot from the line. Let's see how it goes. Up and in. That extends the lead to 10 for the Panthers. And man, press. And the Panthers have really found something out here to. Oh, and another heave down the court. And that one works. Kicks it up to Gray. Gray working on Rantham down low in the block. And she hits the bottom of the backboard. So that will be Panther basketball. No, excuse me. They called the foul. That's going to be on number
32, Rantham.
Rantham. That's her third, too. So we will
And
have
now
to
both
see.
teams are in the bonus. So
First one up by Gray is good. And it was
only down by 9 with the pending free throw.
yeah. But the Panthers have just kind of kept it out of Ouachita's hands to come back. And you can tell that Ouachita could have an explosion of offense at any time. Second one's missed. Rebound by Emily Grace Cook. Gets it to Williamson. She's going to feed it up the floor to Sawyer. Sawyer kicks it over to Emily Cook. And McCutcheon looking to drive. Kicks it to Sawyer. Sawyer. Jumper. Baseline, no good. Rebound by Ella. Ella kicks it to Emily Grace Cook. Sets it up again with Williamson. She wants to drive in the middle. She's got the floater, and it's no good. Rebound there by Martinez, number 21, who has checked in. Another heave down the court. That one works, and the shot is good. And with 13 seconds left to go on the shot clock running, we have got us a game here, 9. And they're looking this up. Emily thought about the 3, and that's
Another steal.
another heave down the court, and that is halftime. And we will be right back. I mean, this is an amazing game. But what are your thoughts on the first half, Aiden?
First half was really good. Magnet Cove kind of kept it out of the Ouachita's hands. They held the ball for a really long time, especially with the shot clock. They held the ball as long as they could with the shot clock. They got offensive rebounds. That's just what you love to see when you get offense and defensive rebounds. Both teams playing really good on the press. Ouachita sitting in their 2-3 zone defense. You wonder how long they're going to sit in that. It has been working a little bit. It worked more in the second quarter. But I don't know. Ouachita has been putting up around 53 points a game and allowing 34. Magnet's almost at 34. They're 5 away. The senior girls' winning margin is about 19 points per game.
Yeah.
So you wonder if Ouachita may come back and just see what Ouachita can do.
Yeah, and definitely with the Panthers being so close to that points allowed, you wonder if they switch from that 2-3 zone in the second half. It's kind of what I'm wondering to see what the Lady Warriors do in the second half, because do they switch to a man? Do they switch to a box? What do you think they do here in the second half to really cut the scoring margin up?
I don't know. If I'm Ouachita, I try to limit my turnovers, especially the heaves down court.
Yeah,
That's
there's
really
been
what
3
got
or
them.
4 of them that have went out of bounds.
That's really what's got them tonight. They've just been kind of heaving it down court, and if without those, the game might be tied if they just slowed it down and stopped heaving it down the court.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
I don't know if that's a design play by their coach.
I don't know. Well, there's a person down there, but when they heave it, they can't get to it.
They can just they're overthrowing it. If that's a design play, they got to make that a little bit more accurate.
Yeah, but we're gonna take a quick break here. We're gonna get us a thing to drink here at Manor Cove, and we'll be right back with more basketball from Panther Gymnasium.
If you're looking for a hidden gem while traveling down Arkansas Highway 51, then Panther Pass Grocery and Gas is your one-stop destination. The Panther Pass is more than just your typical local grocery and gas station. It also has a full cafe menu with delicious mouth-watering food that will satisfy any type of appetite. The Panther Pass is also a proud supporter of the Magnet Cove School District and a community partner with the Magnet Cove High School East. The Panther Pass is located at 2214 Highway 51, Magnet Cove, Arkansas.
Gymnasium. Williamson's going to bring it up the floor to start the second half, up 7. Sawyer gets it over to McCutcheon, kicks it over to Williamson. Rantham working inside with 3 fouls, kicks it over. McCutcheon, right elbow 3, just off the mark. Sawyer with the rebound, up and no good there. Number 32, that believe that is Williams with the rebound. Yeah, she's working the offense here, trying to find something. Gets it across. Number 25, Delaney Daniel with the triple there to start the third quarter and pulls the Warriors within 4. Heave, and that's Rantham up and in to put the lead back to 6.
The start of this half has been going really well for both sides of the ball. Both teams have been working their press. Like right now, Izzy Sawyer's kind of pressing up on number 32 over there.
Yeah, that's Williams there for 32.
And now she's pressing up on Daniel.
Inside to Gray. Gray working on Rantham. The shot's no good. Rebound by McCauley. Great defense there by Brianna. She kicks it up the court to McCutcheon. McCutcheon's got 2 people on her. She's got Abels and Waters on her. Waters comes out with the steal. Williams bringing it up the floor for the Warriors. Kicks it over to Abel.
Yeah, Williams on offense for the Warriors has been pretty good from
A
3.
3-ball from deep. No good there by Daniel. She hit that 3 earlier.
What? Why?
And it looks like it will be Gray to inbound the ball for the Ouachita Warriors. And Rantham's going to check out. She's got 3 fouls. Fresh body Walls coming in. They're up. Sawyer gets it up the court from Williamson. Sawyer up. And she draws the foul, but the shot is no good. And it's going to be Sawyer here to attempt the shots. The first foul of the second half. And the first one is no good there for the Lady Panther, Izzy Sawyer. And the second one is up, and that is good to extend the lead.
You know,
7. Abels bringing it up the floor. What you got to say there, Aiden?
Ouachita is they're Magnet's 2 away from getting their allowed points per game. So
Right.
you really want to keep that down. If Ouachita can stop Magnet from scoring, they could have a chance to pull back through. But Magnet's offense is just weren't clicking this half. It's been doing pretty decent.
Yeah, gets it over to McCutcheon on the elbow. Just working that offense that you said has been working all night.
Izzy could have taken the 3 right there. It was wide open.
She feeds it inside, kicks it over, back to Williamson. Oh, if she could have caught that pass clean, that would have been a 3. Walls up, no good. And Abels comes out of, Waters comes out of there with the ball. And that almost went out of bounds. And that is going to be Gray. Shot no good. Second attempt, good.
She gets the putback attempt in.
And that draws the Lady Warriors within 5.
Like I've been saying, Ouachita's offensive and defensive rebounds have been really good tonight. The Panthers did pretty good about it. But Ouachita is just really good on chasing the glass.
Yes, both teams have crashed the glass tonight. Steele comes out of there. And Daniel has the ball, but it's a steal. Williamson going to go all the way up and in to extend the lead 2-7 here for the Lady Panthers. She thought about heaving it down the court once more. She's going to drive Sawyer there.
Well, that was a really good pass by Williams.
Gray up and shot no good, but she gets the foul there on Niera.
She draws the foul. Niera on number 20. It's on Izzy Sawyer, her 3rd foul of the night.
That is definitely not something you want if you're Coach Will.
Knowing that some of your starters are already, most of your starters are already on their third foul of the night.
First shot by Gray is up and no good.
You can see that Magnet's at 34 points right now. They're
And
already.
that is the average for Ouachita, and it looks like Wall's gonna check out, and the Selena Potts is gonna check in, and Emily Grace Cook, and Coach Will is giving the ref the what for, and we've got a lane violation here on the Panthers. And that shot is also no good. The scuffle for the ball.
Jump ball. It's going to go favor Magnet, I think. I know, is that a foul? It was a foul on number
That's
2.
going to be a foul on Aubrey Abels there, number 2.
Her name's been called a lot tonight.
It really has. Her and Olivia Waters have definitely, and Waters is only a sophomore, is what my sheet reads.
Yeah. Williams as well. Williams
Has played a lot of minutes tonight.
Yeah, she had a really Emma Williams, number 32. She's a senior.
She hit that 3 at the end of the first half. Her order.
She's had 2 threes in the first quarter. Hasn't attempted another one. I think she's 100% from 3 right now.
I think
she's
she is
done
too.
really good.
And
then she hasn't gotten it back.
Number 12, Carly Cox is going to check in. She inbounds the ball up to Williams, who we were just talking about.
She has some really good fundamentals.
And Emily Grace Cook is playing some good defense. And there's a steal. McCauley got it up the court. She's going to try to take coast to coast. Shot no good. And we got a scuffle for the ball, a jump ball, and that is going to stay Panther basketball.
You love when you get the jump ball sometimes because it gives you a chance to take a quick break, get your inbounds, you can get a quick shot off.
Shot clock, too.
Yeah, it gives you more time.
Williamson, the inbounds girl.
And it keeps the ball out of the other team's hands.
Yeah. And a McCutcheon in the corner. Kicks it out to Emily Cook for the top of the key.
It's a handoff. What was it?
It was a handoff there. Oh, it's hit by Williams. That's another turnover forced by Ouachita.
I don't know if she saw Williams there.
I don't know if she did either. That was kind of a blind pass there. Kicks it over to Fulmer. Williams, deep 3, and that's the first 3 she has missed tonight.
She's been pretty accurate from 3.
Kicks it in. Abels, jumper, no good. Rebound by Williamson. Williamson comes out of there with it, gets it with McCutcheon. Back to Williamson. Williamson drives all the way up and in. What a drive there to finish with the left hand.
And we'll point it out again. Magnet has just passed Ouachita's points per game.
Yeah. And they have a 9-point lead, and they are milking the clock, even with a 35-second shot clock. And Williams going to drive the floater, and good. What a floater there by Williams, and Williams has had her a heck of a night. Heaves it up the court.
Oh, Emily just could not hold on to
Emily,
him
she
right there.
had it at her fingertips, and she could not finish it. I didn't think it was going to be. And it looks like Abels is going to bring it up the floor here for Ouachita. Kicks it over to Cox. Cox looking up the right-hand side, and we have got a foul on Miss Ella Williamson, the main point guard for this Panther offense. And that is her second foul, and we definitely don't need her to foul out.
Definitely not. If Magnet wants to win this, she's played most of the game. She's a really good point guard. She facilitates the offense really well, makes some really smart passes, and shoots the ball when needed.
Oh, yeah. Fulmer, the inbound to number 2, Aubrey Abels. Gets it out to Williams, who has operated the Ouachita offense most of the night. A lot of press there. Gets it over to Cox. Looking inside to Fulmer. Fulmer kicks it out to Abels. And ooh.
I don't know how she got that ball out down there.
Yeah, that was a lot of contact there. And we have got a Ouachita timeout. And we will also take a quick timeout ourselves with 1:55 left to go in the third quarter. We will be right back with more Panther basketball from Panther Gymnasium. back to Panther Gymnasium here, and it's going to be Emma Williams to inbound the ball to Fulmer. Fulmer. Oh, tries to pull up, and the shot clock expired. And it will be, and the Ouachita coach is aggravated. Oh, my taters, look how aggravated he is. And he is giving the ref the what for as the Panthers bring it across the timeline. He is not careful. He's going to get himself a technical foul. McCauley brings it up the floor, and a steal there by Fulmer. And
Emily took a charge right there from number 33.
And that is a charge. The first charge of the night called, and that is Fulmer's second foul. No, excuse me, that's Williams.
Maddie Fulmer took charged on her.
No, 33 took. That's Williams. Oh, that is Fulmer. Excuse me, guys. Up, and McCutcheon looks to drive. Kick it into Williamson. And we have got a timeout here at Panther Gymnasium. What do you really see from this Magnet team that's been able to score more than the average here on Ouachita?
They have really facilitated the ball, especially Ella. Ella has done some pretty good passing tonight. I want a comparison, but I really can't find a comparison as good as she's been tonight.
Most definitely, sir.
She's made some really good passes. She hasn't made too many blind passes tonight. She's been really accurate with her pass, and she's just been really good at facilitating the floor and making the offense work as well as they have.
And she has definitely helped this offense out as she is the inbounds man here with 1:35 left to go in the third period. Kicks it all the way out to McCutcheon in the corner. Kicks it back out. Oh, what a lane. She finds the lane and finds the basket.
Selena Potts kind of just got whoever was down there on the block out of the way for Ella so she get the layup.
Find that person. And we've got some more pressing happening here at Panther Gymnasium. Potts down there on the block. Gets it up. And another. Oh, that's going to be a steal. Potts comes away with it. And we've got a traveling violation. And it's going to be number 33 gets the inbounds pass. That's going to be Fulmer. There's a scuffle for the ball, and we have a jump ball, and that's going to stay with Ouachita. And we've got two subs coming in, number 34, Riley Gray, and number 25, Delaney Daniel here for the Lady Warriors. And Selena Potts is going to check out, and Earwalls is going to check in here for the Lady Panthers. Kick it over to Delaney Daniel.
Emily Cook with the tip.
Oh!
That pass just wasn't enough.
Yeah,
it wasn't
didn't
enough
have enough juice on the back end of it to get up to Emily Grace Cook.
Williams from three. That's her second miss of the night from beyond three. And there she goes again.
And that one is also no good. Rebound by Williamson. Williamson comes out of the pack with it. Gets it up the floor. McCutcheon's got one-on-one. She's going to take it up. Oh, she missed the shot. Oh, but the Panthers still have a 9-point lead. 22 and rolling on the clock here. Feeding it inside to Gray. And we have got a foul. And called that on the air.
I'm going to make a quick argument here. I don't really see how that's a foul. She kind of went straight up with it.
That's what I saw too, and Coach Will is telling them about it. But
I don't make the calls.
Yeah, I don't make the call.
Not talking about it, but
missed by there.
Really is something to talk about real quick.
Danielle was the one on the floater there from the right elbow that missed. Williamson looking to drive before the shot expires, and she gets it to roll in. And to start the fourth quarter, the Panthers lead by 11. And I just want to say, looking at the scores from the past Ouachita games, Maumelle Charter put, not Maumelle Charter. Celine County Christian Homeschool has put 41 up on the Lady Warriors, and that is the highest any team has scored on the Warriors thus far in the season. So if the Panthers execute another 2-point bucket, they will have more than any other team has scored on Ouachita. And really an interesting game here, Aiden. Got lots of scoring, but the Panthers have just kept it out of reach here for the Lady Warriors to mount a comeback.
I really think it's time of possession. The Panthers have had the ball for most of the game. They've kept it out of Ouachita hands. When the Lady Ouachita Warriors get the ball, they can find a way to score really easily. As we've seen, they've put up 29 points in the first 3 quarters.
Yeah, definitely. They want to put up more, and we'll have to see how they can put up more in this fourth quarter, and even maybe start a comeback and complete a comeback and beat the Lady Panthers. But the Lady Panthers have a lot of momentum, and they will be the inbounds here. McCauley into Williamson right here to start the fourth quarter. Williamson getting the play call in from her dad, Matt Williamson. Kicks it over to McCutcheon. Going around the perimeter right here. Kicking it. Oh!
That
And the
pass
cross
was just
court pass was intercepted by Emma Williams, really the center of this Ouachita offense.
just not high enough on that pass right there.
And
Good defense there by Niera.
And she
Both
comes out of
times.
there with it. She's going to take it all the way. She's looking up and in. Ella Grace Williamson cashes in once more. She has found the basket many times tonight.
That's what I'm saying. She just really facilitates an offense, and when she wants to score, she really can get to the basket at will.
Oh,
Right
and
there.
there's a scuffle for the ball, and McCutcheon comes out of there. No, there's 12
foul.
people going for the ball and only 10 on the court. Well, we have a foul call.
It's gonna be on Niera again, her third
That's
foul.
third with 7 minutes left to go, and Gray can be a weapon for this offense. So really not something you want to see for a offense and a defense where you need that big person, that center in there to really facilitate that low block. And it looks like Williamson's going to bring it up the floor here for the Panthers. Kicks it over to Sawyer. Sawyer kicks it back. She thought about the three. Now she's going to put it in the walls. Williamson, deep three, left elbow. Just off the mark. And we have got a over the back call.
Yeah. Ella from the 3-point line. I think it was her first three of the night. It was pretty deep one too from the volleyball line out there.
Yeah, that was a very deep three.
It almost went in.
It was just off that backboard.
Number 12 with a really clean pass. Kind of a hook pass right there. Ella with the rebound.
And we got a jump ball call, and the Ouachita coach wanted a foul call on that play right there. Just couldn't get it there.
Yeah, Ella gets a couple of rebounds a game, especially for someone who's not really the tallest or the biggest player out there on the court.
No.
He really puts in a fight.
Size for a lot of these Ouachita girls.
She does put up a fight, though,
And
which you love to see from your point guard.
we
trying to
have
get
got
rebounds.
a referee roundtable, as I like to call it. Unsure what it's about. But
There was a foul on Waters.
the foul is registered on Waters, her first
Cook.
personal of the game. Oh, it's on Cook.
I
Excuse
think-
me. Oh, Emily Grace Cooks over steal. A three. No good. And we got a scuffle for the ball. Let's see who comes out with a jump ball. Magnet Cove basketball.
I don't know. You could really hear the thud, especially from where we're sitting right there. There was a big thud
Yeah, that
there.
was two bodies hitting the ground at the same time. Williamson's going to bring it up the floor here for the Lady Panthers.
Magnet is tied, I think, the most points put up.
I think they went over it. It's 41 is what I thought it was.
Was it 41?
I think it's 41 because that's what homeschool put up on them. Here, I can tell you.
42 is the highest.
No, 40.
No, 41.
41. Yeah,
It's
the
41.
Panthers have scored more than any other team.
It's just
She
that
looks to
Panther
save the
offense.
ball. Williams gets it back, and she looks to push the offense here. Coming across half-court line. 5:40 left to go in the game. And we have got a shove call.
On Williams, I think.
Yeah, I think they are going to call that an offensive foul. And we got some subs coming in. Looks like Emily Grace Cook and Niera Walls are going to check out. In comes McCutcheon and Rantham.
I think that foul was on Emily Cook there.
Yeah, that's her second. Feeds it over to Waters. Waters inside the Gray, just off the outstretched fingertips. McCauley, the inbounds man here for the Panthers.
Izzy over there
Sawyer.
calling for the ball.
Up.
Heaves it.
McCutcheon comes out of there with it. Feeds it back. Rantham. Up. Oh, couldn't get the shot to fall, but draws the foul on. I think that's going to be on Emma Williams here. No, excuse me. That's going to be on Riley Gray, her second personal.
Now, on that play right there and on that press, you can really tell that the Panthers didn't really love what they had, but they made the most out of it. They're getting 2 shots out of it with Rantham.
Yeah, and the first one's up and nothing but net there for Rantham.
And she's not the worst shooter out there. She can shoot pretty decently from the free throw line.
And the second one is up and no good. Gray with the rebound.
There's number 15 was just sitting there in the corner, looking for the heave.
Yeah, and Rantham there
With
on the
the rebound.
defense, and it looks like Waters there on the tip in. And we have got a timeout here on the Ouachita side. We will also take a quick timeout here on the Mount Cove High School East YouTube page. We'll be right back with more Panther basketball from Panther Gymnasium. And we welcome you back to Panther Gymnasium as lay in there by number 12, Carly Cox, there for, and a press here, a half court press here. A heave to Sawyer. Sawyer up and draws the foul, but the shot does not fall, just off the rim.
You know, Magnet's up by 10 here with a little less than 5 left in the game. This game is still definitely reachable, but Magnet is looking like they might pull this one out. I don't want to say anything too fast, but
Yeah, but they're up 10, but there's still 4:46 left in the ball game. And the first shot is no good from the charity stripe for Sawyer. And these fans are getting into it right here. Sawyer's second shot is up and good to extend the lead to 11 for the Panthers. Here comes Williams up the court. Hesitation step. Working on Williamson. And what did they call there?
they called a reach-in foul. Looks like, yep, on Ella.
Wow.
Foul.
Wow. No. Come on, G. That is not a foul.
That you want right here, right now.
That is definitely not what you want for Ella. That is her third personal.
And that puts Ouachita on the bonus.
That is like the physically worst thing that could happen.
Ouachita's getting some free shots right now.
Yeah, and
I
Williams
hate to give that to him.
drains her first one. And the fans are getting into this one. Williams' second shot is good, and that draws the lead within 9. Williams working that full court press up. Heaves it up the court to Sawyer. Sawyer up. And somehow Jenna Switchers comes out of the pile with that, and there's no call. And the Magnet fans do not like that whatsoever. Sawyer working on her. To Cox. Inside. Grantham battles for the ball, and that's going to be off of a Ouachita player. That's going to be off of number 5 there, Olivia Waters. And McCauley's going to be the inbounds man. And we have got a timeout, but we will not take a timeout here. We've got some stuff to talk about. I'm just the guy that calls the games, but there was a lot of contact there on Williamson, and I can't see that far sideline as well as that side judge can, but I didn't really see a reach in there, and that's really not a foul
that you want to have.
that we wanted to have. Williamson is the heartbeat of this offense, in my opinion, and just being a sophomore and the experience she has had, she has started all of last year, and she's going to start all of this year. Just a fanatical prodigy player coming through Magnet Cove. And definitely, you don't want her to foul out, definitely in this first game with a tight game that we sort of have here. I mean, the lead is 9, but that's 3 threes, and it's a tied ball game. And definitely, you do not want her to foul out here, and definitely something I will look at if I'm Coach Matt Williamson.
It's only her third foul of the
Yeah.
game. It was 4 minutes left.
Yeah. But 4 minutes is a lot of time to foul. And so that's definitely something you got to be thinking about here if you're Coach Matt Williamson. As Rantham inbounds the ball. We just had a random buzzer go off. Rantham looking to inbound. Got to get it in. And the stealing, it's off of Cox, and that will stay with the Lady Panthers here. Williamson bringing it up the floor, and we have the foul call. Whoa. What did they call?
I don't know if you can really call that a travel. I don't think her feet moved at all. She was being
She
held
was being
there.
trapped by 2 Ouachita players. But Cox is the inbound man. Trying to, and Olivia Waters is up and in. And they're trying. Rantham down court. Steve Pfizer. She's got 1 man to beat. Up. And they call that foul. That is on Emma Williams.
I don't know. You can really tell Coach Will's down there, and he's not really happy with the call that happened on LL. But you can tell he's happier with that. Right
Yeah.
there.
This one, I don't understand how it's a travel. I don't understand basketball as much as I do like football and other sports. But Rantham's first shot is up and in and gives the Panthers a little bit of cushion, and they need that cushion against this team. Rantham's second shot is up and is good. And we like those charity points. And the
We love
Panthers,
those from the charity stripe.
and they just evade the press right there. Heave, number 15 for 3. No good. Sawyer goes after that ball, and that is going to stay. Ouachita ball, that's going to be off Sawyer. That's Jenna Schweischer on the 3. Excuse me if I'm butchering your name. I'm very sorry. I'm not sure how to say that. Carly Cox, the inbounds man, to Schweischer. Schweischer kicks it. Williams. Williams coming this side. 3 ball, Williams, and good. What a beautiful stroke there.
You know, Ouachita has really made a comeback here in this
And
fourth
we
quarter.
have got a time out here at Panther Gymnasium. The Lady Warriors have drawn it within 6. They're hyped, and we're hyped too, even though we're up 6. But we'll take a quick break here on the Mount Cove High School East YouTube page. We'll be right back with more Panther basketball from Panther Gymnasium. Looks like Emily Grace Cook is,
I guess Brianna really wanted the ball down there.
I guess she did. She was hopping for it. Williamson going to kick it over to McCutcheon, top of the key. Panthers offense has got to get points right here. That Ouachita crowd is getting rowdy.
You need
Williamson
points on every
got
possession.
5 seconds on the shot clock. Sawyer up on the ball, and the shot's no good, but that's going to be off. Emma Williams, and that stays Panther basketball in a fresh 35 seconds.
You love to get that ball back there. You wanted to make the shot, but it's okay to get the ball back because now you get 35 seconds. It's time off the clock you can use.
And the Panthers really using all that shot clock. Kick it over to Sawyer. Sawyer looking inside the walls. Walls kicks it over to McCutcheon. They're really trying to use that shot clock. Inside the walls, there's a tangle up for the ball. And Niera put her entire body on the ground to get that one. And that's going to be a jump ball, and that's going to be Ouachita basketball. And it's going to be a full court press. A 2:56 left to go in this game. Oh, it's McCutcheon. She goes up, and she gets the foul call.
You love to see that right there. Getting the foul, and still, the ball was tipped. It was kind of it was a really high pass. Had a lot of backspin on it, from what I saw from up here.
Yeah, McCutcheon's going to go to the line for 2. Can extend this lead to 8. Up. Ooh, first one's no good.
You can still get 7, and it's still something. It's still something there. It's still at least 3 shots.
They're going to put Walls back, and she drains the second one. So that extends the lead to 7 there for the Mighty Panthers. They're going to kick it over to Waters. Waters bringing it up the sideline. She's got Walls, kicks it over to Gray. Gray working on Walls. And, they called a traveling violation against Gray. And
see, that very same thing that happened a little earlier that we talked about as well.
And
Near just went straight up with it. Yeah. I think they finally got that right.
And heaves it down the court. Sawyer looking to get it, going all the way inside the walls and just off the fingertips. And this Ouachita fan base really travels well. They've got a lot of fans over there tonight, but so do the Panthers. Definitely a good first turnout here. And
the first game of the season here in Magna, you love to see your home crowd support you like
that. A heave down the court, and this one works for Olivia Waters. Goes. Gray. No good. A tie-up.
Jump ball.
And
that's
we
good.
got a foul, and that's going to be a foul. She had her wrist in an arm bar. That is going to be on Gray, and that is her 3rd personal foul of the game.
That puts Magnet in the bonus. That's free throws for Niera right there.
Yeah, it's going to be 2 shots for Walls here.
You love that.
And if she makes both of those, that extends the lead to 9, and that is a great cushion with 2:28 left to go here in this game.
You really want that. Gray's on her 3rd foul.
Yeah, that could be big, and it looks like she missed it, but Sawyer is fighting for it, and that chick just ran into the bench. Number 5, Olivia Waters, just ran into the Magnet bench. Williamson, the inbound man. Gray is coming out, and it looks like number 15, Jenna Schweischer, and Gray are coming out. In comes Danielle and LaSalle, Raina LaSalle, somebody we haven't seen tonight. Inside the walls. Walls kicks it to McCutcheon. McCutcheon, corner 3. And go!
Hey, Magnet up 10. You really love to see that corner 3 right there.
Yes.
That was a really good clutch 3 from Marley.
And number 12, Carly Cox fell. And what are they going to call here? I think Ouachita called a timeout to avoid the travel call. And really an interesting game here. How do you think this last 206 is going to play out, Aiden?
Magnet up 10. They just cannot let Ouachita put 10 up, or just got to score every time. That's what you want.
And you definitely got to milk the clock in this situation. You're
Yes.
up 10 on an undefeated team. You're looking to knock them off the ropes, off the high that they're on right now, going 7-0 in their first 7 games. And really something that Coach Matt Williamson has been preaching. And I've had the girls come up to me and like, hey, we're out to put them 7-1.
Yeah.
They're out. That
And with the 35-second shot clock, you have 4 possessions left
yeah,
at minimum,
yeah.
which Ouachita definitely does not want. They want to have
No.
more possessions because 4 possessions will not get them back in.
No, they have definitely got to find something. And number 25, Daniel is going to inbound the ball to Williams here in the backcourt.
And I love to think that the reason Ouachita is losing is because of how many fouls they put up. Like they're
Yeah.
losing they're losing the fouls battle right
Yeah.
now. You don't want to have.
Oh, there's the and one though, and a foul on Magnet. Olivia Waters
And that'll tie the fouls up and
at 8. Yes,
That'll put now we get a 3-point play.
but that
Ouachita
is
would love to convert right here.
yes, and that's Emily Grace Cook's third foul of the night with a minute 58. We got Williamson with 3 fouls. We got Emily Grace Cook with 3 fouls. I think Sawyer
Rantham?
has
Rantham?
Oh, what a clutch rebound by Rantham. And they are going to call the travel on Rantham.
That is definitely not something you want right here late in the game.
No. And
like
it looks like
that.
Emily Grace Cook is going to check out, and McCauley's going to check in. And Gray, the inbound person here for the Warriors, kicks it out to Abel. She thought about the 3, probably should have taken it. Daniel inside to Gray. Abel inside, kicks it to Gray. Free throw line. Shot no good. Rebound by McCauley. McCauley. That is going to be a foul. And they're going to call that on McCauley, and that is not what you want if you're a Magnet fan. Oh, no. That is going to be on Abel. Excuse me, there's 2 number 2s on the floor. And Haley is in a clutch position right here to extend this lead back to 10 with 1:43 left to go in the game.
She definitely wants to make that lead 10 because it gives you more cushion, and then they have way less time to put up 10 points.
The first one is up and no good. Not what you want to see right there from McCauley. Kicks it up the floor to Daniel. Daniel working inside. The floater. No good. Scuffle for the ball. Williamson comes out of there with it. She's going up the left-hand base. She's going to kick it up the floor to Sawyer. Sawyer wanting to pull the trigger. She does. Shot no good. And that's going to be off
out of bounds
of Daniel, and that's going to be on Magnet Cove basketball. We've got some subs coming in here.
Niera Walls coming in for Izzy Sawyer, it looks like.
And Raina LaSalle coming in for
two subs in. Number 25 and number 2 are coming out for number 23 and 12.
Yeah, it looks like Cox is going to check back into the game also. Williamson trying to find an inbounds man. Gets to McCauley in the corner. Inside. Scuffle for the ball. Ooh, man, they get feisty down there. And that is a jump ball, and that is Magnet's gonna retain possession. Oh, but we've got a timeout by Coach Matt Williamson, and we'll be right back with more basketball from Panther Gymnasium right after this quick break. And we welcome you back to Panther Gymnasium here with 1:18 left to go in this girls' game. McCutcheon the inbounds here on the baseline. Walls in motion, set the block, gets it out to Williamson. Williamson on the 3. McCutcheon thought about the 3. Kicks it out to Williamson.
Rantham was up there on the wing. She was like ready for it.
Yeah, she could have got that, and definitely a pick and pop right there. Looking to get somewhere. McCauley. They've got 7 on the shot clock. Got to make something happen. Williamson, up, what a floater as the shot clock expires. They've got to get back and play defense for this last minute. They've got a deep 3, Williams, no good. Rebound.
And that's exactly what you want right there.
Oh,
it drops the ball.
McCauley gets it. And the Panthers just got to hold.
Just got to waste that clock out right now.
If you're the Panthers, I'm looking.
I am looking
Rantham,
to waste
go
the
for it.
clock.
Oh, no good. Scuffle for the ball. Niera comes out of there with it. Williams got it. Got to get back on defense.
I don't know. If the Ouachita makes their shot here, they're going to have to foul.
Cox thought about it. Over to Waters. Waters for 3. And no good.
Niera's got to get it out, and it's out on Niera.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But they have secured a 14.3. I've seen crazy things in my life, but 10 points in 14.3 seconds is going to be hard to come by.
It is.
Inbound. And the floater. And good.
They're going to foul right here in just a second.
And we've got 8.6 left to go. And Izzy Sawyer's going to check back in for the Panthers. And 8.6
So is
left
Emily
to go.
Cook.
And Emily Cook's going to check back in. And we'll have to see how this last 8 seconds played out. But I want to share that earlier this morning, I had one of the girls come up to me and I actually say who it was. Now the game's almost over. Niera came up to me, Walls, number 34. She came up to me and I said, "Hey, what do you think about playing an undefeated team?" She goes, "Well, they're about to be 7-1." And I was like, "Okay, let's see if you live up to it." And the Panthers have lived up to it tonight. Some fantastic basketball here tonight at Panther Gymnasium. We still got a senior boys game left to go. And let's see how McCauley's going to inbound here. They got a full man-to-man press on into McCutcheon. McCutcheon heaves it up the court to Emily Grace Cook. To Sawyer. Sawyer up and in. The
That seals the deal.
It's over. The Panthers have broken and dethroned the unbeaten. And the Panthers get it done. The first game of the season, they win 54-44 against the Ouachita Warriors. They dethrone the unbeaten. What are your thoughts on this game, Aiden?
That was a really good game. Ouachita definitely allowed more than 34 points there. And they finally lost. It's a tough thing to do.
Yeah.
Undefeated team. They had a bunch of momentum going into this game. Magnet. That was their first game of the season, and that's a lot of momentum right there. To dethrone an undefeated team is your first game.
Yeah. So next up, who does Magnet have?
Magnet has Maumelle Charter. Their senior girls are 1-3. They put up 43 points per game, and they allow around 44.
Yeah. But that is as of right now. Maumelle Charter is playing right now also.
So the stats will change.
Yes, but definitely Ouachita is a very talented team. Credit to them and their coaching staff. But just a fantastic game coached and played by Matt Williamson and his players. So
He loves to win like that. You love to win, especially first game of the season at home. Definitely with that.
Most definitely. All right, well, we're going to wrap up this live stream, and we're going to go live here later for the senior high boys game that's ran out, and they're getting warmed up. So we'll be right back with the senior high boys game here on the Manico Pike.